Welcome to Ancient Secrets channel. Have you ever noticed that the most powerful people in the room often say the least? They don't brag, they don't overshare, they don't need the spotlight because they know their value isn't found in attention but in control. In today's noisy world, silence is not weakness, it's strategy. It's how you build something so strong on the inside, no one can shake it from the outside. Today, we'll explore 6 Stoic lessons that show why the most powerful men win in silence. These are not passive ideas, they are daily practices that build self-respect, mental strength, and lasting power. Let's begin. 1. Speak less, build more. The moment you speak about your goals, people will judge them, doubt them, or worse, sabotage them. That's why the Stoics kept their ambitions close to the chest. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, but wrote his deepest thoughts in a private journal. When you speak less and build more, your energy stays where it belongs, on action. You don't waste time defending ideas that aren't finished. You don't get distracted by praise or criticism. You build in silence, and when your results appear, they speak louder than any announcement ever could. Quiet work is powerful because no one can stop what they don't see coming. 2. Detach from validation. The need to be seen, liked, or praised is a trap. The more you need external approval, the easier you are to control. But the man who validates himself is unshakable. Stoicism teaches us to base our worth not on applause, but on alignment with our principles, values, and purpose. Ask yourself, would you still do it if no one clapped? Would you still choose this path if no one noticed? If the answer is yes, you're walking the Stoic way. You don't need recognition to prove your value. You prove it by how you live when no one is watching. 3. Privacy is power. In a world addicted to oversharing, privacy has become a superpower. When you guard your thoughts, your plans, and your emotions, you protect your energy from the noise of the world. You also become unpredictable. And in a game where everyone wants to read you, being unreadable is strength. The Stoics practiced self-containment. They spoke with purpose, acted with restraint, and kept their inner world sacred. The less others know, the less they can manipulate. Let your success be a surprise. Let your strength be silent but real. What grows in private often lasts the longest. 4. Humility over hype. Loud success is easy. Quiet mastery is rare. We live in a culture that rewards performance, but Stoicism rewards presence. The most powerful men don't need to advertise their greatness. They live it. They listen more than they speak. They learn more than they boast. They let their actions speak so loudly that words become unnecessary. Hype fades, but humility plants roots. True confidence doesn't crave applause. It grows in stillness, in repetition, in discipline. Be so good you don't need to tell anyone. Let your life do the talking. 5. Master your emotional reaction. Powerful men aren't loud. They're composed, because real power isn't how loud you react, it's how little you need to. The Stoics trained their minds like warriors. When insulted, they didn't explode. When challenged, they didn't flinch. They paused. They breathed. They chose. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone, especially not through emotion. Every time you stay calm in chaos, you train your nervous system to obey you, not the world. That's what makes you untouchable. Not silence out of fear, but silence out of strength. Like a lion that doesn't need to roar to be respected. 6. Let results speak louder than words. In the end, the quiet man wins because he's focused on what matters. Not on likes, followers, or noise, but on results. When you build in silence, you create from a deeper place. You don't waste energy on appearances, you spend it on excellence. And excellence, over time, becomes undeniable. The people who once doubted you won't need convincing. They'll see it. And those who didn't see it coming, they never stood a chance. Let the silence confuse them. Let the results surprise them. Let your success whisper what your mouth never had to shout. Be silent. Be relentless. Be unshakable. Thank you for watching Ancient Secrets. If this message spoke to something deep within you, if you're ready to walk the quieter, stronger path, then subscribe and stay on this journey. Remember, you don't need noise to matter. You don't need attention to win. All you need is discipline, silence, and the will to keep moving when no one claps. Win in silence, and let them watch from far.